Alex, I gotta say, I've been watching all your YouTube videos. I really like them.
Yeah?
Yeah. Whenever I just sitting up, I swear I've probably watched about like 30 of them already.
Really?
Yeah, I like them also. I hope you keep doing them.
Super cool. Yeah, that's very encouraging, man.
Yeah.
Hey, good morning. So we're gonna do the same ride we did last time from the last video, where we're going onto the back roads of Florida here in Groveland. Well, actually now we are in Claremont. We left the shop in Winter Garden and we're heading west like the other, but we're going even further west to a bike trail that's in the middle of nowhere. I've already shown this trail, the General Van Fleet, and I did a specific video on that one with explaining the trailheads and all specifics about the trail. But we drove to the trailhead, now we're riding. So today it's gonna be a long ride. We're gonna do 70 miles, over 70 miles. And this trail is great because you have nothing around it, but that can be bad too. But I'll explain that in a bit, but let's enjoy the ride. It's a beautiful day here in Central Florida. This is nice, exploring the back roads again. Yeah, such good roads. Now to get to the Van Fleet, riding from Winter Garden, it's pretty far. So it's a little over, I think 30 miles is what I remember of the route. And I will share that for sure. So it's quite far west from where we started. And again, there's nothing out here. And I think our only mid-ride hydration point will be a water fountain in Van Fleet Trail. There's nothing much over there, just a restroom and the water fountain. So in the heat of summer, we even left a little earlier. Our group ride usually leaves around 7:30 a.m. We left at 7, so we're not out too late, you know. Starts to warm up pretty quickly. So on this ride, I said to everybody, hey, bring enough water, lots of carbs, hydration mix, even some salt tablets to help you keep hydrated, because just water won't do. But yeah, let's continue the ride here. A lot of cyclists outside today. I was wrong. Van Fleet is much more than 30 miles. We're already 34 miles in. I think Van Fleet is 8 or 10 miles more for us to get there. There is this little restroom here at Pasture Reserve. I don't know if it's a gravel trail that's in the back here. I need to research a little better. There's a map. Let's try to see where we are. So looking here at the map, we are Lake Erie Road, and it's actually a reserve here with hiking, and it looks like you can go horseback riding and even cycling with probably a gravel bike or even a mountain bike. But wow, we need to explore this place. I'm gonna put their website on the description, and I'll look into this. Maybe we can do a gravel ride and explore this preserve. Although it's pretty far, we've been riding now for 2 hours, and yeah, it's pretty hot. You can see how I'm sweating, but everybody here is drinking a lot of water. Keeping hydrated is very important for us to be able to do this 70-mile ride.
So, brinca aqui, é? Vamos lá dentro.
All right, let's go. One thing we don't want to do is stop for too long and just cook in the sun. For a long ride, it's not a good thing. Quick stop, restroom break, back on the road. Yeah, one thing I was sharing here with Alex is sometimes you want to draft and you think the best place to draft is to be the last man on the peloton, on the group. But actually, the perfect spot is kind of in the middle. That's where you're gonna benefit most from drafting. So these are a pretty long, straight road, so it's just perfect to get in the group and get a rhythm going, and you can ride pretty fast for a long time with not as much effort. But you have to be well positioned. Of course, you're gonna have some draft benefits by staying at in the last man in the group, but to have the full benefit of drafting, kind of in the middle is the sweet spot, because sometimes if you have a group that changes the pace a bit, you're kind of yo-yoing in the back. Now I'm the last man in the group here. If I stay in the middle, it's much easier. And although we're doing a pretty steady pace, so it's pretty easy, you don't have to keep yo-yoing. But yeah, just a little tip there when you're riding with a group. Welcome to the Van Fleet Trail. I thought that here at Bay Lake Trailhead there was a water fountain, and there's not. There's just a restroom.
Yes.
Now I think it's further south that the other trailhead has water. I don't know if on the north side here as we're going up, because we got Van Fleet kind of in the middle, so hopefully there's water. We've been riding now for almost 2 hours and a half. We still have water, but you know.
You out of water? In a little bit.
There's a little swamp here. Yeah, the General Van Fleet is 30 miles, built on a railroad in the middle of nowhere. So it's nice because, little bridge here, and it's in the middle of nowhere. There's nothing. There's a few farms here around, but swamps, and you see a little ponds around here, some wildlife. So it's in the middle of nowhere. Some people like it because you can do this stretch alone. You'll hardly see any cyclist. On Saturdays, weekends, you'll probably see a little more, but there's not many. So you can easily ride, and you just have to be careful because something happens. You're kind of in the middle of nowhere, and very little water that you can find, restrooms. You'll find some wildlife for sure. You can find some alligators, turtles, snakes crossing the trail. It's nice to do here with a group. It's pretty far from where I live, so I've done this trail a couple times, done a video specifically on this trail. So we kind of came in the halfway of the trail. We're riding up north now towards Mabel. That's a trailhead. Then we're gonna turn right and ride east, back to Claremont, back to Winter Garden.
sunshine. You are my sun, red away. You are my sun. You are my sunshine. You are my sun, red away. You are my sun.
Do you have water?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God. Okay, we hit the south side of the Van Fleet Trail, Mabel, and there's a little restroom here and a water fountain, but they said it tastes like, doesn't taste good. So yeah, you really need to come prepared. A few guys here bought 3 bottles, but we're about 6 miles from a gas station on our way back right here, so we're gonna stop there to refill our bottles. And yeah, a bike trail in the middle of nowhere. Now this part on the way back is kind of a busy road, so it's not the best place here to ride, but it's the shortest. We could have gone through another route, but that would make the ride even longer, and we don't want to stretch too much. We were gonna do a stop at Flat Corner Coffee Shop, but we had a flat, and then we stopped at the gas station. We did a detour because one of the roads were closed. So it's starting to become late. We're getting near noon and it's getting really hot. So we kind of ran out of time, and we don't want to stay until too late because it's just gonna get warmer. So we're heading back to the shop right now. John, what do we have for today?
Lots of tires.
Lots of tires. And I have to get myself together.
And you have to get yourself together. You know that.
I know that. Usually he says, when I ask him, what do I have today? Get yourself together first, and then I'll tell you what we have to do. Yeah. All right, I kind of put myself together, but it's been a good ride. Now I'm gonna eat something. It was pretty hot today. We had a flat. Pancakes? All right. Felipe, my pancake partner here. Who had a flat tire?
Was it Merrick Jr.?
No, it was, who had a flat tire? Oh, Alder. Yeah, we were riding on this road on 50, and it was one of the worst roads we got. And there were a bunch of rocks, and he ran into a rock and it pinched his tube. So we replaced it. And that was kind of also a thing that's not very good, especially when it's hot. We were under the sun, so we try to replace the tires quickly as we could, because the more time you are under the sun, the more time you're going to stay dehydrated. Even if you drink water, electrolytes, you're just trying to prolong the time you're dehydrated. So it was a pretty intense ride, but good, very good. We had lots of fun. Just an interesting project. I'm gonna work on a Black Heart titanium bike here that I'm building for a customer. So this is pretty nice with NV seat post and NV handlebars and fork with a titanium frame. Pretty sweet bike. That's it, guys. That's it for today. Hope you enjoyed this one. As always, I'll see you in our next ride experience. Ciao.